Hey guys, let's discuss current affairs. Today's first question relates to broadband connectivity across the country, especially in terms of connecting, all the villages. Now, the government of India had in 2011 started the BharatNet broadband project. It's a last mile connectivity project, last mile optical broadband connectivity project. The idea is to connect all the 6.4 villages and more importantly about 2.5 lakh gram panchayats. Now the money had been allocated in large numbers. Till date, 1.94 lakh villages have been connected. 1.94 lakh is a significant number given the scale, the size of this country, the population of this country, the infrastructure bottlenecks. Still, we have done a commendable job. Now, this is the biggest telecom project, rural telecom project of its kind in the world, my friends. Please know that this is the single biggest rural telecom project in the world. Okay, so to connect 2.5 lakh gram panchayats and of course, of all the 6.4 lakh villages, we have been able to connect 1.94 lakh villages. Now, the idea is to take it around the country. It would take some time, but eventually as we have got to 1.94 lakh villages, we'll get to the remaining villages as well. Okay, which payment bank launched India's first eco-friendly debit card made of PVC, RPVC, for its savings bank account clients? Now, debit card is useful, especially given the you can use only the money that's available in your account. What's PVC? Polyvinyl chloride. Poly, poly, vinyl, VINYL, vinyl chloride. Polyvinyl chloride is a kind of a polymer. Okay. Now, the biggest producer of this polymer is China. 50% of the world's polymer PVC is made in China. Beat that, 50%. Okay. But and it has plenty of uses: furniture, almirahs. You have desks, you have this in industrial usage as well. So which bank has launched this? It's already mentioned there, and since the answer is already mentioned, I'll just take you to the remaining choices. In fact, the choice as well, the main answer as well. I'll give the name of the CEO. Why don't you start with choice 1, Geo Payments Bank? You could write this: Vinod Iswaran, India Post Payments Bank, J. Venkataramu, Next, Paytm Payments Bank, Surinder Chawla, CHEWLA, Surinder Chawla. Airtel Payments Bank, Anubrata Biswas, Anubrata Biswas, Biswas. NSDL is National Securities Depository Limited. NSDL Payments Bank is run by Abhijit Kamlapurkar. So there we go. Who of the following persons won the 2023 Men's Australia Open Badminton Singles title in Sydney? Wang Hongyang, he won the final men's title, that is, but who did he defeat? An Indian. H.S. Pranoy, whose full name would be Pranoy Hasina Sunil Kumar. You could write this. H is Hasina, S is Sunil, P, of course, K for Kumar. Hasina Sunil Pranoy Kumar. Okay. Who was the women's champion? You could just write the name of the women's singles title winner. Bewan Zhang, Beiwan. I repeat, Beiwan, Bewan Zhang, Zhang, Bewan Zhang. Okay. Under which scheme did Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently lay the foundation stone for the redevelopment of 508 railway stations across India? Amrit Station, Bharat Station. I would want to write a bit about this. Launched Feb 2023, I mean early this year, Feb 2023, for redevelopment of around 1,309 railway stations, not just 5, not 8. That is in phase 1. So overall 1309 railway stations. Next, project cost 24,470 crores. Take 25,000 crores, round figure, 25,000 crores. Next, all redevelopment will be inspired by local culture and heritage. Okay, there we go. The Railways Minister is Ashwini Vaishnav. A special art exhibition dedicated to G20 member countries commenced in Patna, Bihar. So these are the G20 members. Now here you would find India's map to be incorrect. Please remember there is a global. I took it from Wikipedia, and consequently foreign maps do not show that part of Ladakh and J&K, which has been occupied by Pakistan. This map does not show the true external boundaries of India. So what are the G20 members? Group of 20 developed and developing nations. So if you look at this, in North America there are 3 countries: Canada, United States, Mexico. So Canada, United States, Mexico, that's 3. 4, Brazil. 5, Argentina. So we covered the Western Hemisphere. To repeat, Canada, United States, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina. 5. 6, in Africa, the whole of Africa, there is only one country, South Africa. So 6, South Africa. In Europe, there are 4 countries. 7th is Britain. This is Britain. This is Britain, UK. 8, France. 9, Germany. 10, Italy. What you find here in yellow is Spain. Spain is a permanent invitee. I'll come to that. So 10. 11, Turkey. 12, Saudi Arabia. 13, Russia. This is very big country. 13, Russia. 14, China. 15, India. 16, Indonesia. 17, Australia. 18, Japan. 19, South Korea. And 20th is the European Union. 20th is European Union. Okay. Those countries that are part of the European Union are not direct members, like France, Britain, Germany and Italy. They are represented by the European Union. Fair. So 20 we got. You see this Spain here in yellow. It's a permanent invitee. Okay. Just to recapture, the Chief Minister, Rajasthan is India's biggest state by area. Second biggest is Madhya Pradesh. Okay. The Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Jharkhand, Hemant Soren. Bihar, Nitish Kumar. Rajasthan, Ashok Gehlot. Odisha, Naveen Patnaik. Gadar, also known as Gummadi Vittal Rao. He was born Gummadi Vittal Rao in a place pretty close to where I am right now. I'm in Hyderabad. This place he was born to is pretty close to Hyderabad, called Tupram. So, in his early youth, he took the name Gadar. Gadar comes from the name of the Gadar party, which was an anti-British revolutionary party, an extremist party. Yeah, not exactly extremist. I don't think we should use the word extremist. They had a different mean. They had different outlook on what means should we be using to gain freedom from the British. Okay, and Gadar took his name for. I'm sorry. Gadar took his name from the Gadar party, which was an anti-British independence party. Okay, he was a great Telugu singer. Yeah, he was very popular, but recently he is ailing because of heart issues and he passed away. Okay. The Indian Army recently inducted the lighter and more compact version of the indigenously developed weapon locating radar called Swati Mountains. Which institution or company designed this system? That's Bharat Electronics Limited. That's Swati Mountain. Now, before I tell you about this particular weapon locating radar, MS Mobile, I would like to tell you something more. In Pakistan, along the border with Afghanistan, there is a region called Swat, SWAT, Swat Valley. Okay, Swat Valley. That Swat Valley is one of the badlands of Pakistan. I mean, the writ of the Pakistani government does not run here. It's predominantly populated by, anti-Pakistan government, militias. The people living in that valley, Swat Valley, are called Swati. So if you know someone who's named Swati, please know that these are not related. But the people of the Swat Valley are called Swati. Now, Bharat Electronics Limited has developed this highly mobile, what is called highly mobile all-weather weapon tracking radar system. It is so good that it can precisely locate the weapon the moment it is fired. So if the enemy fires a missile, this radar can locate its exact location as soon as the rocket, as the weapon is fired by the enemy country. Hun Manet is the new prime minister. We discussed Cambodia recently. So this Hun Manet is the prime minister of Cambodia, and Hun Manet is the son of the long-term prime minister of Cambodia, Hun Sen. Hun Sen, S-E-N, Sen. So Manet is a new guy. Sen is out. His father is out. But please know that he is untested but equally determined to succeed his father and rule like his father, which means authoritarian, dictatorial country, my friends. Okay. Taiwan's president is Tsai Ing-wen, Tsai, Tsai, space, Ing, I-N-G, Ing, Tsai Ing hyphen Wen, W-E-N, Wen, Tsai Ing-wen. Okay, next, Vietnam. Vietnam's capital is Hanoi, and the president is, President Vu. I think I'll just go with not the full name. Vo, V-O-Vo, space, Van, V-A-N, Van, Vu, Van, Turong, T-H-U-R-O-N-G, Turong, T-H-U-R-O-N-G, Turong. Vu, Vo Van Turong. That's Vietnam's president. He's a dictator. Though the party changes the guy almost every 5 years. Sometimes it's longer actually. Come to Vietnam, like China, like Laos, is a single party communist state, my friends. Thailand's president is Prayut Chan-o-cha. Prayut, Prayut, Prayut Chan, Chan, Chan hyphen O hyphen cha, Chan-o-cha. South Korea's president is Yoon, Yoon, Yoon Suk, S-U-K, Suk, Yon Suk hyphen Yeol, Y-E-O-L, Yeol, Yeol. The Supreme Court of India set up a three-member committee to look into the relief and rehabilitation measures related to the Manipur violence. This committee will be headed by the former Chief Justice of J&K High Court, Geeta Mittal. Geeta Mittal. See, Geeta Mittal was the first woman Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir High Court. In this committee, you could write this: Relief and Rehabilitation Manipur Committee, or Manipur Relief and Rehabilitation Committee, dash, headed by Geeta Mittal, Justice Geeta Mittal. Geeta Mittal, comma, with two members, dash, Shalini Joshi, and Asha Menon, M-E-N-O-N, Menon. Asha Menon was judge at Delhi High Court, while Shalini Joshi was a judge at Bombay High Court. Okay. This is for the relief and rehabilitation measures, like post-violence. A lot of violence has happened, and to look into criminal cases, why don't you write this? To look into criminal cases, comma, committee is headed by Dattatreya, D-A-T-T-A-T-R-A-Y, Dattatreya. Padsalgikar, P-A-D-S-A-L-G-I-K-A-R. Padsalgikar. Okay. Vaibhav Taneja, of Indian origin, was appointed the new Chief Financial Officer of Tesla. What is it? Tesla. Now, the choice is here. Why don't we write the names of the CEOs of these companies? BMW, which is Bayerische Motor and Work, is a German company. And you could write this. BMW CEO is Oliver Gypsy. Oliver, O-L-I-V-E-R. Gypsy, Z-I-P-S-E. Z-I-P-S-E. Tesla CEO is Elon Musk. M-U-S-K, Musk. Elon Musk. Next, Lucid Motors. It's an electric vehicle maker, my friends. Lucid Motors. Who is Peter? No? Peter Rawlinson. R-A-W-L-I-N-S-O-N. Peter Rawlinson. BYD. Build Your Dreams. Yes, that's a full form. Build Your Dreams. Or Build Your Dream. Dash. Wang. W-A-N-G. Wang. Space. Xuanfu. C-H-U-A-N-F-U. Xuanfu. Wang Xuanfu. He's the founder. He's also the CEO. Okay. Volkswagen Group. Volkswagen Group. Oliver Bloom. Oliver Bloom. B-L-U-M-E. Oliver Bloom. 2, 3, 4 electric vehicle makers, 1 luxury car makers, Volkswagen Group, all kinds of vehicles. Volkswagen Group owns Skoda, S-K-O-D-A. Audi, how do you pronounce it? Audi, A-U-D-I, Audi, Skoda, okay, Porsche, Lamborghini, they are all owned by Volkswagen Group. Seat, Scania, companies like Bentley, Bugatti, Ducati, they are all owned by Volkswagen Group. As per the income tax department, individuals reporting a total annual income of over 1 crore have doubled. Yes, doubled considerably, my friends. This has gone up massively. I think the total returns filed for the last financial year and the current assessment year, it was 7.78 crore. 7.78 crore. 7.78 crore is the total number of returns filed for the current assessment year. Of this, the highest number was filed by Maharashtrians. 1.98 crore returns. Yeah, 1.98 crore returns were filed by Maharashtrians, my friends. That's a lot of returns, isn't it? Yeah. As per the WTO's 2023 edition of the World Trade Statistical Review, India has ranked dash. Its answer is there. In fact, I have graphics. I have notes that I had taken from the World Trade Statistical Review, which is the same thing that we are discussing. So these are notes on merchandise trade. These are notes on services. I mean, these are just graphics. Okay. You write merchandise exports. Merchandise exports. Merchandise exports. Underline that. 1. China. $3,594 billion. $3,594 billion. I'm reading from this, my friends. Okay. Very difficult to remember these numbers. So China, $3,594 billion. United States of America, 2.65. 2.65. Third, Germany, 1,655. What about India? Global merchandise exports, India rank 18. India rank 18. So 18, India, $453 billion. $453 billion. So we are considerably behind most of these toppers. Then importers. 1. United States of America, $3,376 billion. 2. China, $2,716 billion. $2,716 billion. 3. Germany, 1571. 1571. India rank 9th. India rank 9th. India rank 9th. $723 billion. 723. So China's imports are $2,000 billion more than India's imports. So this is the exports. Okay, let me take you to the imports part. I went through the report, my friends. I found it fascinating. So you could write this: services underline that. Exports top 3, exporters top 3, exporters top 3 dash $900 billion, $900 billion to UK, 492. Why I am giving you this number? These are just indicative. They give you some idea. Basically, that's about it. 3. China, 422. 422. So 1, 2, 3. 900, 482, 422. Then 7 India. 7 India. 309. 309. So we make for a very small percentage, my friends. I'll explore this report in the coming week. I'll take you to what these countries export, import, and all that stuff. Okay. Daksha Unmanned Systems bagged an order to supply 200 medium altitude logistics drones and accessories to the Indian Army. Daksha Unmanned Systems is a subsidiary of Coromandel International, which is Coromandel Fertilizers. Okay, it's Coromandel Fertilizers. You could write this. Coromandel Group dash owner of Murugap, no, Coromandel Fertilizers dash Cholamandalam General Insurance, comma, what is it called? EID Parry, capital letters EID, Parry, Parry, Parry's, and Tube Investments. There are plenty of companies, other companies they own. They own about 28 companies, I think. Okay. This India Cements chairperson is N. Srinivasan. You would be familiar with this. He is ex, you could say, my Bob of Indian cricket, my friends. Which ministry notified the creation of a new category of Ayush visa for foreign nationals for treatment under the Ayush systems of medicine? What is Ayush? Why don't you write the full form? Ayurveda, comma, yoga and naturopathy, Unani, 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 comma, Siddha, 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 comma, Sawa Rinpo, you could write this, Sawa Rinpo, SOWA, Sawa Ringpo, RINGPOO, Ringpo. See, when we say Sawa Ringpo, we may not have heard of this place, this particular practice. It's a Tibetan traditional medicine practice. Before this class, I didn't know about this. So I learned it. I spent about 3-4 minutes on reading the article. It's a traditional Tibetan, medical system. Medicine system. Then Savarika and homeopathy. Who is the Minister of Ayush? Sarbanand Sonowal. Look at the choices. Corporate Affairs, Nirmala Sitharaman. Health and Family Welfare, Mansukh Mandaviya. Home Affairs, Amit Shah. External Affairs, Subramaniam Jaishankar. Which company is partnering with Voyager Space to collaborate on the development, construction, and operation of a commercial space station called Starlab? This company Voyager owns another company called NanoRocks, NANOROCKS, NanoRocks. So NanoRocks owns Starlab. NanoRocks owns Starlab, okay, but NanoRocks is owned by, it's owned by, what do we call, Voyager. Okay, let me repeat. Voyager owns NanoRock, which owns, Starlab. Now, what is really the role of Airbus? Airbus will lend its design and architecture expertise. It makes some of the world's most advanced aircraft, my friends. So Airbus, will lend design support and expertise in architecture, how to build stuff and all that. Okay. Now coming to the CEOs of these companies, Lockheed Martin, you could write this, Lockheed Martin, James Taiclet, T-A-I-C-L-E-T, Taiclet, James Taiclet. Boeing, Dave Calhoun, D-A-V-E, Dave Calhoun, C-A-L-H-O-U-N, Dave Calhoun. Airbus, Guillaume Faury, G-U-I-L-L-A-U-M-E, Guillaume Faury, F-A-U-R-I, Faury, F-A-U-R-I or F-A-U-R-Y, both are fine. I think this should be sufficient here, rather than write about all the choices. Amid increasing cyber and malware attacks, the Ministry of Defense is replacing the current Windows operating system in their computers with the indigenously built operating system called Maya. Maya means illusion. Okay. Those of you don't know much about it, if you wish to write, I can go a bit slow and I'll explain this Maya. I'll give you notes. You could write this. Based on Maya operating system dash based on Ubuntu, comma, if a free and open source software, Next, developed by Defense Ministry, comma, DRDO, which is Defense Research and Development Organization, comma, NIC, National Informatics Center, and CDAC, C-DAC, all caps, CDAC. What is the full form of CDAC? Center for Development of Advanced Computing. Okay. Now you may wonder, how can this be safe? This is known to be much safer because of one feature. You write, has important feature named Chakraview, comma, an anti-malware, and antivirus software that creates a virtual layer It creates a virtual layer between the user and the internet, comma, thus blocking hackers, blocking hackers from accessing sensitive data. Miami's illusion. Which is the first bank to offer a 24/7 video banking facility in India to all its customers? AU Small Finance Bank is run by Sanjay Agarwal, CEO. AU Small Finance Bank CEO Sanjay Agarwal. Choice 1, City Union Bank, Dr. N. Kamakodi. Bandhan Bank, Chandrasekhar Ghosh. Federal Bank, Shyam Srinivasan. Next, CSB Bank. It's not there in many places. Pralay Mondal, MONDAL. Who is emerged as the highest paid bank CEO in financial year 23, grossing over 10.55 crore in overall pay? Sashidhar Jagdishan of HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank. Prashant Kumar, CEO of, these are all CEOs. Prashant Kumar, CEO of Yes Bank. Amitabh Chaudhary, Axis Bank. Sandeep Bakshi, ICICI Bank. Uday Kotak, of course, you would guess the answer. Kotak Mahindra Bank. Which Indian was elected vice chairperson of the IPCC, which is the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, during a recent elections held at UNEP headquarters in Nairobi? Now, it's mentioned there, an Indian has been elected. Why don't you write this? IPCC dash advanced scientific knowledge, not human, scientific knowledge about climate change caused by human activities. So that's about it. You could also write established by World Meteorological Organization, and United Nations Environment Program. It's there in the question. United Nations Environment Program. Chalo. We have often been discussing this in newspapers, magazines, everywhere, TV shows, everywhere. In fact, they've been discussing about freak weather, about climate change, how the Himalayan rivers are overflowing, especially the rivers in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, they're overflowing. There is this entire thing about Himachal Pradesh suffering so much because there is less of snow and more of actual rain, hard rain. but these guys are alarmist in the sense that sometimes things are overblown. The international the International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples is observed on 9th August. 9th August, Nagasaki Day, World's International Day of the Indigenous People, August 9th. August 12th is International Youth Day. International Youth Day. You know what? When is National Youth Day? January 12th. January 12th. August 14th, Pakistan Day. Pakistan Independence Day. Then we have August 15th, Independence Day in India, South Korea, DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo also. Yeah, 3 countries. August 19th, there is something weird, very different about it. Yeah, World Photography Day. Yeah. For which caste groups did the Education Ministry constitute an expert committee to revisit its regulations and guidelines on anti-discrimination in higher educational institutions? All of this. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, other backward classes. Now, when is a caste called scheduled caste? I will not go into the ground definition, I will go into the legal definition, okay? If a caste name appears in the Constitution SC Order 1950, in the Constitution Order 1950, if a list of castes appear in that, yeah, such a caste would be called scheduled caste. Let's say I belong to caste X. I don't believe in caste, okay? If I belong to caste X but the name of my caste X is mentioned in the schedule order 1, then my caste would become a scheduled caste. If I belong to tribe Y and the name of my tribe appears in the Constitutional Scheduled Tribe Order 1950, my tribe would be called scheduled tribe. Okay, scheduled tribe. So Constitution in brackets SC Order 1950, list of castes is mentioned. A caste whose name appears in that list in that schedule becomes a scheduled caste. If there is a list of tribes in the Constitution ST Order 1950, if the tribes, if a particular tribe's name is mentioned in that list, it becomes a scheduled tribe. Okay. OBC's other backward classes, this is more in terms of income. Okay, the cut-off income is 8 lakh rupees. So a family that earns less than 8 lakh rupees is non-creamy OBC. Non-creamy OBC. A family that earns 8 and above will be called creamy layer OBC. Okay. Identify the correct statements regarding the RBI's third bi-monthly monetary policy for FY. See, financial year 24 is the current financial year. The one that started on 1st of April 2023 and will end on 31st March 2024. That's called, the 12-month period is called financial year 24. So nothing has changed, more or less. Everything has remained as it is. And I'm going to discuss this in detail. I'll take repo rate and I'll talk about why inflation is a rising worry, why the RBI is seized of inflation, why the industry is talking about lowering interest rates. The RBI is not moving. Why is it not moving? We will discuss this with the first question in the next class. Okay. So then, whom the following persons is part of the newly formed 19-member committee of the NCERT that will formulate textbooks for grade 3 to grade 12 as per the national education policy. All of them actually. Shankar Mahadevan is a singer, Sudhamurthy is a writer, Vivek Debroy is an economist, Sanskritist and writer. He has written plenty of books. In fact, he has authored a 10-volume Mahabharata. Yes. Yeah. You could write one of his books, Inked in India. Inked. I-N-K-E-D. Inked in India. One of his books. Which government has recently launched the Grihajyoti free power scheme to provide free electricity up to 200 units for every household in the state? Karnataka. Oh, majority of households in Karnataka could avail of this particular, scheme benefit. Please know that very few households use more than 200 units. The upper middle class and above use more than 200 units, otherwise it's always less than that. So technically a lot of households will not pay any electricity bill. Yeah. Which nation clinched a record fourth men's Asian trophy title? You could write this. In the previous class I had mentioned that the semi-final was due on that day, but now the final is also over. So Asian Men's Hockey Championship, Asian Champions Hockey Tournament, underline that, host Chennai, winner India, in brackets, fourth title. Next, runner-up Malaysia. Next, best player. Third place Japan. Next, best player Mandeep Singh. Mandeep, Mandeep Singh. Yeah, Mandeep Singh. We don't have details as to when the next Asian Champions Trophy will be held and where will it be held. Okay. That's all from me, Bharat C. Jain. Have a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. Enjoy yourself. Stay curious.